At exactly how we got here. Started in the 40th minute. Nathaniel Campbell picking it up for St. George's College, slipping it through for Shantamoy Taylor, and his shot easily past the goalkeeper for 1-0.
It was a beautiful goal there. Campbell there, nice turn and cutting inside, then threading a ball through the defence, and Taylor, no mistake. Striker's finish there from Taylor.
Isaac Dunkley had gotten a touch onto it, but not enough to take it out of the path of Shantamoy Taylor, who got his 21st goal of the season. Then in the 64th minute, they came out purposeful in the second half. That ball headed back in by Rajneil Brown, and the ferocious finish coming from the right boot of Javon Cole to make it 1-1.
Give Rajneil Brown credit there. He rose high and get it back into the danger zone. A nice ball down, and then Michael couldn't react in time from that close range. Enough power behind it from Cole.
Let's look at the statistics. St. Catherine 8 shots, 3 on target. St. George's College 7 shots, 4 on target. 6 fouls committed by either team, 1 yellow card apiece. 4 corners for STGC, 5 for St. Catherine. 4 saves made by Raheem Henry in goal for St. Catherine, 3 by Orville Smichael for St. George's College. St. George's bossing possession 53-47, although it diminished significantly in that last 10 or 15 minutes, because at one stage it was about 59-41. It ends at 53-47 possession in favor of STGC. Confirmation of the full-time score, 1-1. Penalty kicks to decide who will advance to the Walker Cup final for 2019. Will it be STGC, the 9-time champions, or will it be St. Catherine, who have never passed this stage of the competition? Semi-finalists in 2005, lost to Calabar. Semi-finalists last year, lost to Excelsior.
Well, they have a chance here. 12 yards, they have to try and get it right. St. George's, you feel, will have to have significant improvement on what they did against Cornwall College a week and a half ago in the Champions Cup.
Well, we saw Jamaica College turning it around in a matter of 4 days. St. George's have had more time than that. Their captain will lead the way. He missed his penalty in Montego Bay. That was in the shootout. He had given them the lead from the penalty spot, but couldn't convert in the shootout. Let's see what he does this afternoon. Nathaniel Campbell steps up for St. George's College. The goalkeeper went the right way, but he squeezes it in, and St. George's College have the lead.
Well, he had good power and placement on that one, Nathaniel Campbell. I feel when he did miss the last time, might have been mind games where he had kicked one first and decided where to go. Goalkeeper was close enough to it, enough the power. Probably just took it past before Raheem Henry could have really effect any save.
Isaac Dunkley will now step up for St. Catherine. Had a good game. Was very much involved from that centre-back and defensive midfield roles.
He's one of their leaders. He's wearing one of the captain armband as well. So
Orville Smichael stands ready. Isaac Dunkley. Dunkley steps up and calmly slots it in. Transferred from Jamaica College in 2018, Isaac Dunkley. So he's coming from a championship institution. He was unfazed. 1-1.
yes, Michael there chose to go one way. Speaking aside, so often we see goalkeepers do that. This occasion sent the wrong way, or went the wrong way.
Jaheim Brown steps up now for St. George's College. been so good for so much of this season. Squeezes it in again. Again, the goalkeeper guessing right, but unable to keep it out.
Jaheim Brown is one that we say has a good technique. That wasn't a very good penalty from him, but he'll take it anyhow. Had the power behind it, not the placement. Goalkeeper Raheem Henry did get a hand to it, but the power just took it past him.
Neverbell looking to the heavens. They score the first two. Step forward, Javon Brown. Brown. Oh, easy. 2-2. I tell you something, there is a confidence about these St. Catherine boys from 12 yards.
That was a good against Michael. He chose to go one way. If he had stood up, then maybe that would have hit straight at him. See here, yeah, straight down the middle from Brown. Javon Brown on that occasion. But you talk about confidence, yes, they're showing that. St. Catherine, St. George's here might be having on their mind the fact that they did miss a few in Montego Bay.
Taj Hilton now for St. George's, misses, hits the crossbar. He's distraught. A wonderful game in normal time, and now from the spot.
Well, they often say you aim small, miss small, and they're just a small miss hitting the crossbar. So often you've seen that bounce coming down and over the line. On this occasion, Hilton smack flush on the crossbar, no chance of it going over the line.
Anguish. The first red going in the St. George's College column. Now, Ian Cupie. To convert. Cupie. Oh, have you ever seen more calm and poise in putting away a penalty? Have you ever seen more confidence?
I talk about confidence. He had scored penalty this season against Wolmer's, and he looks like a man who is used to stepping up from 12 yards. Coolly rolled in. Michael decided to choose a different side to dive to, and had he even gone to that side, he would not have saved that one. Well placed into the corner.
They are feeling it now. Advantage St. Catherine.
And pressure for St. George's.
Shantamoy Taylor. He scored the goal to send them.
It's Booth.
It's Booth. Oh, does well. The substitute slots home. St. George's still in it.
He needed to score here, Booth, just to keep the pressure on. St. Catherine. And a good penalty away from the goalkeeper, always going away in that corner. Hitting the V at the back of the net there. Neverbell thanking the heavens.
Still in it. Still in it.
Get the feeling maybe Michael just need to decide here to wait a little bit rather than choose inside, because it doesn't seem as if it's homework done like you'd have.
Rajneel Brown, his assist got them level, gave them a chance of being in this position. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These boys are amazingly calm.
Well, I tell you what, they must have been practicing a lot of it, because that's just cool calmness, muscle memory chipping in place. When you're getting the penalties just a foot from the post, where most of these St. Catherine boys have done, it's practice. I mean, in coaching sessions, you put a cone just a foot from the goal post and you say hit those spots, and you're 95% chance of scoring your penalties.
They are not trying to rifle it in any way. Roger Nelson now has to score to keep St. George's College in it. Nelson steps forward and does what he needed to. St. George's College have done all they can for now. But the advantage is still with St. Catherine.
And Joel Palmer now walking up for St. Catherine. He was brought on, substitute being brought on, maybe because of this as well, maybe this in mind. And Coach Patrick decided to bring him on.
Joel Palmer brought on in the 94th minute. Think about that, the 94th minute. Did he even touch the ball in normal time? That's the man who missed. Taj Hilton. He will have most interest in this. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. And St. Catherine are running into the Walker Cup final for 2019. Anthony Patrick has done it again. He gives another team a chance at silverware, a chance at glory. Joel Palmer with the final touch to put them into the Walker Cup Championship decider. St. Catherine beat St. George's College 5-4 on penalties. Taj Hilton distraught. His miss making the difference. I don't think nothing they can say at this stage will console him. Orville Schmeichel had absolutely no chance on any of those penalties.
And that last one, I don't think he gave him any chance there, Palmer. He just didn't allow Schmeichel. By the time he felt he was walking back, that his ball was in the back of the net, he just turned and kicked. Didn't have a run-up, so to speak. Joel Palmer, good calmness in terms of it. And this result, I guess, underlines St. George's College's campaign.
I have never seen so much poise from a group. We've seen poise from one player, but how about a group? I've never seen so much poise from a group in a penalty shootout.
I tell you, they must have been doing this a lot in training. I see it so often. When you're getting so many of your penalties in that area, in that away from, just about a foot away from the goalpost, you know it has to be practicing these kicks. It comes with the practice, muscle memory chipping. You walk up, you have the confidence, because you know even if you roll it and it's in that position, goalkeeper has difficulty in stopping it.
St. Catherine get over the semi-final hurdle. They are in the final of the Walker Cup for the first time. They beat St. George's College 5-4 on penalties. Well, let's have a look at the key penalties. This miss from Taj Hilton, the third penalty taken by St. George's College, hit the crossbar and did not go in.
But that technique was poor, leaning back all the time.
Nelson kept them in it. That was penalty number 5, but it left Joel Palmer to convert for St. Catherine and send them rushing into the Walker Cup final for 2019.
So the MVP today is Javon Cole of St. Catherine High School. Congratulations, through to the final of the Walker Cup. How intense was this game for you?
Well, this game was a pretty good one. I got to come in St. George's and come out and play with Kitchen on the back foot, but second half we come out and execute the plan and come out with a victory.
What would this mean to St. Catherine High? What would this mean to you if you win the Walker Cup?
Well, that will be a history in the school and it's pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Javon Kohler, MVP today of St. Catherine High School. Joining me now is Neville Bertisbell, head coach of St. George's College. Neville, you lost 2 penalty shootouts this season, 2 very crucial ones. Talk to us about the What do you do for penalty shootouts? Tell us about it.
I'm not sure if I ever won one. I think I lost 2 in 2013 in the Walker Cup semi-final, in the Manning Cup semi-final. I lost 2015 in the Walker Cup final on penalties. I lost 2009 on penalties, and we lose today. But first, let me congratulate St. Catherine. I thought second half they did well. I thought we played well in the first half. Again, a game of 2 halves. It happened to us a couple of times this season. So we're very disappointed. It's the end of the season for us, and we would have hoped that we would have won something. Having played so many games, we really only lost 1 single game during the run-up play against St. Andrew Technical. The other 2 games were from the penalty spot. But it's part of the game. The game has to end. We don't like it. I don't think any coach likes the penalty shootout. But it's part of the game, and the game has to end. So again, congrats. We did well enough. We scored 4. We probably should have scored 5.
So why do you keep losing penalty shootouts? Why?
I don't know. I mean, penalties, in my opinion, is not really about who is the better player. It's oftentimes about who has the better head, concentrate, nervous. And maybe because we've been losing so many that when they get to the spot, they are so nervous. But they didn't look nervous today. Ty's kick just hit the crossbar. Another day it probably would have hit the crossbar and gone in. But so be it. It's been a long season. I congratulate these youngsters from St. George's College. They have put out everything. They've put out everything, and I can't believe them. Maybe Georges want a coach.
No comment on that. Thank you so much, Neville. You are doing a great job. St. George's College, love you. All the best.
Yeah, I don't think them love me now, but thanks for that.
Neville Bell, their head coach at St. George's College. Anthony Patrick is the head coach at St. Catherine High. Congratulations, you have booked your spot in the final of the Walker Cup. You lost last year on penalties in the semifinals. This year you've won, and I must tell you, the boys looked so calm out there, so confident. It seems as if you learned from last year.
Yeah, I'm definitely, we spoke about it at length and that we worked forward to at this point last season. But this time around, I have to try and get past this hurdle and think about the next one in front of us.
And you know how to win titles. You are well on your way to doing so. What does this mean to you?
Well, it means a whole lot to me. This is the first time for the school reaching a ISSA run competition football final. So it means a whole lot. And, we are going to go back and in the session and do some work and see if we can get past the next hurdle.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anthony Patrick there, head coach at St. Catherine High School, helping his team, helping the school to book their first final in a schoolboy football competition here today, defeating St. George's College on penalties. So congratulations to St. Catherine High, the first finalist in the 2019 Walker Cup competition. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the Home of Champions. My name is Shawana Ebanks. On behalf of the very hardworking team, see you soon.